Just absolutely unconcerned. He has absolute confidence in the guys in front of him, the guys doing the blocking for him. He just takes it and goes with abandon.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. Jackson now off the bootleg. Eluding the pressure right. And he's going to keep it here. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers' 27-yard line.
First and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Not today, you are. Not today.
Now Jackson on first down. Flushed out right. It's complete. This is Derrick Henry. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. That'll be a New England first down, a gain of 12. A little glimpse of his athleticism there and what they're going to have to deal with. He can use his legs to dance around back behind the line of scrimmage and beyond the line of scrimmage.
And wouldn't you love to get a copy of their defensive scouting report going into the week? Because that's been stressed the whole time. Keep him bottled up. Keep him in the pocket. But it's the first drive of the game and emotions are running high. Someone forgot that, trying to make a big play and gave up a bigger one instead.
No gain there as he kept it himself at 2nd down.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Down, 55 flat, 55.
On 2nd down, they'll run with Gordon. He's going to get 4 out of this as he's down to the 10-yard line.
Well, if you're a football guy, that's a pretty run because everyone is in sync right there. Obviously, the guy carrying the ball, but how about the people up front? Leverage, athleticism, they created some nice space for him.
Hey, watch the ball, watch the ball.
From the gun on 3rd down, Jackson. Man open, it's Moss, complete. And he's able to pick up the first before he's brought down inside the 5 at the 4. From the gun, it's Jackson. Flush to his right. And he's taken down, trying to do a little too much, getting outside of the pocket, and it results in a sack. Ryan Shazier. Credit him with his sack as he buries him for a loss of 10. It's 2nd and goal, but now all the way back at the 14. Former Seahawk Earl Thomas. And the return just out across the 15 to the 16-yard line.
Brandon, this is why golfers do their best to never count a score in their head before the ball goes in the cup. This looked like a slam dunk for points on this drive, didn't it? Instead, they throw an interception, and they're going to come away empty.
So after the INT, it's Rodgers. Finding Taysom Hill complete. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. It'll go as a first down for San Francisco on a pickup of 16. On first down, Rodgers. That's complete to DK Metcalf. That throw good for 4. It's 2nd down.
One thing we do know, he's going to get his catches. So as they move forward defensively, got to continue to focus on not giving up the big play when he does catch the ball in the secondary.
4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6. Now Leonard Fournette, and they will only muster a yard here to the 38. It'll only be a gain of a yard, and it sets up a 3rd down and 4 now. On play action, Rodgers. Taking a deep shot here for Hardman. And that will fall incomplete. Oh, they took a shot there on what will turn out to be the final play of this first quarter. Oh, a big decision here early. Look at this. They're going to go for it on their own side of the field. Here we go on 4th down with Rodgers. And Rodgers is going to go down. He's sacked. Nick Bosa. And that will force a turnover on downs.
Let's go now. Hey, let's get in that
Now Gordon on first down. And he went backwards. He'll be down at the 30. It's a loss of 4 on the first down play. So the first play of the drive lost 4. Now they'll look to move it forward here on 2nd and 14. And an alley to run. And he'll get it down this time to the 17. They get 14 back, but it leads now to a 3rd down.
Well, partner, for a few years there, we thought this read option play was going to take over the whole NFL. It seemed like everyone was using it, but it has been scaled back considerably in the last getting hit. But when you called it the right time and you use it properly, you see the type of gains you can get. A nice chunk of yardage there by the quarterback. Perhaps they overthought this one a little bit. They've been running it real well on this drive, and it was 3rd and short, okay? They decided to throw the football incomplete. Yeah, they might have thought just a little bit too hard about that play selection.
And no field goal try here from the red zone. Offense out there. They'll go for it on 4th. They'll run for it. It's Gordon. And he gets the first down yardage before he's brought down just outside the 10 at the 11. Well, we kind of looked at each other as they decided to go for it, but in the end, great execution, a 6-yard gain, and it all works out. It's Hill, complete. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down, 2nd and right at a yard.
And a lot of people ask the same question.
And he's over the line and into the end zone for a Patriot score. Lamar Jackson scoring on the 2-yard keeper as his guys are on. It's a fake. They'll try and throw for it. And this fake extra point attempt failed big time. Not only did they not get it, they went backwards. I thought the days of the fake extra point were numbered once they moved these kicks back to the 15. Apparently, I was mistaken.
Yeah, I was wondering who was ever going to try to do this. In fact, I quit wondering. I didn't think it would ever happen. Taking a fake from the 15-yard line to try and pick up an extra point, I didn't think anyone would ever call this.
And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line.
The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And last time they were very fortunate, this offense. They went for it on 4th, turned it over in their own territory, but the other guys held up. They didn't give up any points.
So how about the guy with the #1 headset on the sidelines, the head coach? That was planned going into it, not necessarily to not get the first down or to have the defense have to hold
But he
up.
trusted his defense.
Trusted his defense very much, and I think that's how he's going to play this game. Go for it, be aggressive, because I've got the Wild Bunch backing me up over here on my own side.
Now we'll see what his offense can do. Fournette, a first down carry, and he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of 2 there, 2nd down. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. On 2nd and 12, Rodgers. Only a yard there, sniffed out well defensively, and it brings up in this first half of action. They had the catch on 2nd down, but it didn't help at all, and now they're looking at 3rd down here. Fans, a reminder, I have a note card here that says ad-lib halftime previews. So I guess let's do just that as we'll hand things over to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando when this one reaches halftime. Did I do okay?
You did great. Not a bad job.
Hey.
But, writing down your ad-libs.
If you print it, I'm going to read it. I'm Brandon Gaudin. Now throwing on 3rd down there, but he cannot connect. Had to pass there, 3rd and long on your own side of the field. Just couldn't come up with anything.
That's why teams always talk about having to win the early downs, meaning you've got to gain yardage and set yourself up for 3rd and short, because when it's 3rd and long, the odds go down significantly trying to pick up the first down, even throwing the football.
Now on 4th down, they throw the deep ball, but it winds up to be incomplete. Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And the Patriots take over. They're going to have terrific field position. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
Focus, defense, focus.
A pitch to Gordon. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up. Looked like he was trying to bounce it outside, but no success.
Yeah, sometimes you got to just figure out where you're going to go, and sometimes you just have to take it to another spot. In trying to get it outside, the defensive pursuit was there and just ran him down.
He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And this is intercepted, but they'll say out of bounds. So very close to a turnover there in the end zone. So he's 3 for 7 throwing the football right now. Not an awful start, but also not the sharpest of starts.
No, I would agree with that. But if you're a confident quarterback and to play that position you have to be, you just act like there's something wrong with the wind currents or something wrong with the ball. It is not you. Keep throwing. That timing usually develops.
And now the third down throw incomplete as well. More problems here on third down. They've converted only once so far in this first half.
And you know as well as I do in this league, if you don't win on third down, it makes it hard to win a ball game because then you're relying on your defense, you're relying on your special teams. You've got to get it done with your offensive unit.
So a good kick there to polish off the drive with 3 points.
Yeah, coaches always talk about finishing a drive with a kick. 2 of them give you points, either an extra point or in this case, a field goal.
And after the made field goal, here's Adam Vinatieri to kick it away. This is taken at the 3. And he will be brought down here at about the 17-yard line.
The Niners take over first and 10.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And in a spot like this, still more than a minute, I think if you put something on the board before halftime, that would go a long way towards helping them get back into the game.
There actually is something to the psychology of the game at times, isn't there? How much better would they feel running into the locker room, as you noted, with something on the board in a positive fashion? You're exactly right. It's a great opportunity to get that done.
To throw on 2nd and 10. Rodgers, and he's taken down. Back at his own 7. Quentin Williams coming right up the gut. Gets in there for a loss of 9. And this turns into disaster. He's not going to get forward progress. That'll be a safety. And you know, the man who sat in my chair the last few years, he has a theory. These plays, these safeties, they're so rare. Maybe they should be worth more than 2, maybe 4 points.
I think he's got a great point. I really do, Brent.
And it's a fumble. And now this is scooped up by the 49ers. And he'll get it all the way down inside the 35-yard line. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Shotgun now for Rodgers. Oh, a ball batted in the air, and now it's intercepted. Picked off by Ryan Shazier. And he's able to take this one back to the 36-yard line.
Well, this is a defense that can confuse even the best of quarterbacks with their zone schemes. And here you've got a linebacker that's going to stay at home and just sit down in that zone. And this one basically comes right to him.
Going up top. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. It's the former Seahawk, Earl Thomas. And they will take over at the 26-yard line.
Let's get this.
That late in the clock, second quarter, why not just run it a time or two and get it into the locker room?
What you're saying makes absolutely perfect sense. Run it and get out of there. But I'm just wondering if the pressure of today's NFL and the high-powered offenses that you're facing may have forced them into saying, let's try and get some more points.
Touchdown, 49ers! Leonard Fournette in the final seconds of the first half, as they are now on the board here in the first half. Now a timeout, more quick play, and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. And now this is right in Kyle Shanahan's wheelhouse. He'll go for 2 here.
6-6, bullet pop.
And he is into the end zone, so they get 2 more on the board here just before halftime. Boy, they're down only 1 score, still first half, but they're going to line up for the onside kick. And this is secured by the Patriots. A second quarter onside kick there that failed. Is that something that maybe they had dialed up before this game started?
It feels like it, doesn't it? That they thought they had the right situation, you know, and the right approach in going after it. Also may signal that they feel like they have a superior team, that they can try these sorts of things and it won't come back and hurt them later.
And we're going to get a timeout. with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit. This officially a 55-yard attempt. That's running out of steam, and it won't get there. He left it just short. No good. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. This fielded at the 2. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line.
Take over first and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. They're close game, but they're going to need to do a little bit better probably here in half 2, no?
I would agree with that totally. I would guess it in.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Nick Bosa getting him once again, his 3rd sack of the afternoon.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
Another try after the first down sack. Rodgers, and he's going to go down again. Nick Bosa, who else? He's in there for his 4th sack of the afternoon. Needs something from deep in the bag of tricks here after first and second down went backwards. It's 3rd and very long. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there, and it'll bring up 4th down.
It's 4th down.
They're going to line up to go for this on 4th down. Rodgers stays on the field.
Come get some. Come on. Hey, Zoo. He don't want to begin.
They do go for it. It's Rodgers. Escaping the pressure right. Now he'll let it go deep right side. He's got a man. Complete. 4th down conversion plays, you usually think 1, 2, 3 yards, maybe 10. Not there. What a huge pickup as the Sticks make a drastic shift forward. The big play has them all the way out near midfield for a 1st and 10. The former Purdue Boilermaker, Raheem Mostert, and he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down.
50. Oh, here we go.
Again, they'll run it with Mostert. And very little running room there. He did get a couple up to the 49.
Sometimes you're aligned perfectly and the play comes to you, and sometimes you got to cover some ground to go make the play, as we just saw there.
We saw a great example of perseverance right there on that play.
Got to be careful. They might want to throw one over his head as this game progresses.
And he's going to come up a few yards short. Brought down at the 45. That will go as a pickup of 7 on the 7th play of the drive.
50's the mic. 50's the mic. Roll right.
Rodgers to throw for it on 4th. Open man is Metcalf. He's got it. And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36. Give them credit. They knew what they wanted to dial up on 4th. They executed it for 9 yards, and the offense stays out there. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
Check. Alert 3.
They go back to the ground now with Fournette.
I got you, boy.
And inside the 20 before he's brought down. He'll get 17 on that one, and the Niners have a first down. We've seen him break off a big run already in this game, and for a second, that one looked like it might be another.
Yeah, I think that any defense would say, look, we can't let him get to the second level, because sometimes he'll break off the big run on his own, but oftentimes you get additional blocking at the second level, which gets you deeper into the secondary.
A good run there on first down, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 2. A quick throw out to Hardman on the perimeter. And across the chalk into the end zone, it's a 49er touchdown. From 10 yards out. And the 49ers have now taken the lead. They will run it. It's Fournette. And he is not going to get in there. He stops short of the goal line, and the lead is going to stay right where it is. And this is secured by the Patriots. The risk-reward of the onside kick. When you don't get it, the risk comes out to play, and here they gave up great field position.
And that's the key to everything, because you're trying your best to press advantages when you have them, and field position leads you to that type of play calling, and whether you want to blitz or whether you want to throw the ball deep, those types of things. Now they've given up that type of field position, the advantage is switched to their opponent.
That'll be a loss of 4 yards on the play. And that's going to make it 2nd and 14. And he's got this one across midfield into 49er territory. Call it a gain of 5 that time. They'll be left with a 3rd down and about 9 to go. They'll need to get this to the 38. That's where the first down marker is here on 3rd. Here's Jackson to throw. Being chased out left. Keeps himself upright. But in the end, the pressure too great, and he goes down. Dontari Poe marches in for the sack. Back now in Miami. It's been a very hotly contested game to this point. Just a field goal separating these two teams as we get set for the 4th quarter. 1 score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down.
You don't want nothing?
They'll try and throw for it with Jackson. Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. The Patriots come up empty on 4th down. And the Niners take over in terrific field position.
Like 50. Let's go, tight end. Let's 88.
Rodgers now on 1st down. Gets this one to Juszczyk. And he's going to get this inside the 30. 13 yards there and a Niner first.
Well, how about this aggressive approach? Got the lead, 4th quarter, continuing to throw the football. Are you thinking about Super Bowl 51? Atlanta had the lead against New England, and they ended up giving it up?
I was going to say, don't say it, but nowhere to turn here, and he's going to go down. Back at about the 37-yard line. Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter.
Bang, bang, 61, matchbox lights.
To try again after the sack. Rodgers, and that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down. Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long. From the gun, it's Rodgers. And going deep for Hill. And unable to connect. Incomplete. Well, give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
We've seen good cover skills on display throughout this game, really from both teams. And there's another nice example there of them making it difficult to complete a pass.
And this one looks good. It is good. Right down the pipe. And high fives for that one as that drive ends in 3. So they get to 3, but you wonder now, is that going to be enough?
Excellent question, because when I look at the smiles on that side of the field, they're a little tight, aren't they? If they had scored a touchdown there, those would be big half-moon grins right now because they'd feel a whole lot better about their position.
And a touchdown in the other direction, all of a sudden they're down.
The Patriots go for 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. And on that last drive, went for it on 4th, turned it over. A good job by their defense, though. They held them to 3, but this offense, they've got to be a little bit better, a little bit more careful here.
And sometimes when you see these calls on 4th down, when they decide to go for it, it's not necessarily the coach saying, I believe in my offense. Sometimes the coach saying, I believe in my defense. I can afford to go for it here, because if we don't get it, I don't think we'll give up more than 3, and that's exactly what happened there.
You think that factored in? I
do. I think that he had that in his mind going into the game, that I'm going to be aggressive on offense because I know I've got a defense that can hold up their end.
And he held on to it, but he probably shouldn't have as they get him behind the line. It'll be a loss of a full 3 yards there, and it also brings up third down. To throw is Jackson. That's complete. It's Gordon. And he's going to get this to the 31, but that is still well short of what he needed. And a tough ask here. They're going to go for it on 4th down and 9. He may try and run for this. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. That goes as a gain of 11 and a Patriot first down. So 2 first downs, and that moves the ball to the 42 now, 1st and 10. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down. We have not seen a whole lot of wide-open receivers. Everything seemingly has been contested.
And that's another nice job there to force an incompletion. They've been very cohesive, knowing each other's moves all game long, and they've been on the spot just about every time.
And they've held them in check on the scoreboard. Another throw on 2nd down, and this one incomplete as well. Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
He can run for it, and he will. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. That goes as a gain of 11 and a Patriot first down. Jackson on 1st down. Caught by the tight end, Ertz. A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. They only got a yard out of that last completion, and that makes this 2nd and 9. And they'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds. It'll be a Patriot first down on a pickup of 16.
You know, as a defensive guy, I don't normally do this, Brandon, but a tip of the cap to the offensive coordinator. Design quarterback run at this stage of the 4th quarter when I expected him to throw the ball, and he got a first down.
Yeah, trailing this stage of the 4th quarter. Picked up the first, stopped the clock too.
Yeah, sometimes there's some guts in play calling when you go against the grain because you know you could easily be criticized if it doesn't work out.
Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20. 1st and goal, Melvin Gordon. And a short pickup there down to about the 9. The Patriots will take their 3rd and final timeout as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. And the ball situated at the 9. 2nd and goal. Jackson fakes the give and keeps it. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. You got to think this is likely 4-down territory anyway, but they'll try to punch it in now on 3rd and goal. And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 10-yard line. Likely the play of the game here, trailing in the final quarter and going for it on 4th and goal. Here's Jackson throwing on 4th down. And it's caught. They get the completion but cannot push forward into the end zone. And it'll be a turnover on downs. So now let's look at this situation with no timeouts remaining. The offense should be able to just run the clock out.
I know that's what it says on my time management chart up here. And I know a lot of teams are hiring a time man.
A big seam, and he might go all the way. And he will finally be taken down up at the 48. A big pickup there, and without question, that should be more than enough to wrap this one up. The big play has him all the way out near midfield for a 1st and 10. Boy, nowhere to go at all on that 1st down run as they will get to him behind the line of scrimmage. The defense showing some anger after giving up the big play. This time they'll lose 1 or 2. You'd have to think likely another running play coming here, 2nd and 11. Now this time Rodgers will throw. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. Rodgers to throw. Taking a deep shot here for Hardman. And it's incomplete. Still throwing to the very end. But now this game is over.